Welcome everybody to the Latin Nerds Network. My name is Jose and this is my review for Five Nights at Freddy's Part 2. The inevitable sequel, of course, to the original, I think it was last year, 2 years ago. I don't know. I don't even remember that movie, to be honest with you. But I do remember that movie sucked. Was not a fan of the first one. It just wasn't for me, and I'm a big horror guy, and this movie was so not horror, it's not even funny. But I get the success that it has, because listen, I wasn't one of those kids who played the game. I don't know much about the game, so I went in pretty fresh, clear mind. But I know it has a large fan base. Even the screening last night, a lot of influencers and a lot of young kids there. People dressed up as some of the characters. So I know this has a large following. Hence why the first one did as well as it did, despite the fact that it's dog shit. But so I get it. I really do. And this movie, I tell you right now, is meant for that crowd. If you like the first one, you're probably going to enjoy this one. At the end of the movie, people were clapping. So I guess they liked it. They saw a different movie than I did. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Or this is just really made for the fans. Fans are more forgiving. Let's be honest. I mean, even me as a Star Wars fan, Marvel fan, sometimes I'll shit on those movies too. But sometimes I'll give it the benefit of the doubt a lot, or maybe like things that maybe aren't as good because I am a fan of the property. I get it. But this movie, listen, it's not dog shit. Because I'll be insulting dog shit. This is Triceratops shit. This movie is really bad, man, and it made me like the first one more. So the first one, I remember being bad, but it wasn't that bad. I mean, it makes the first one look like the Citizen Kane of this franchise. Because this movie just, man, it whisks all over the place, and I can spend an hour talking about how shitty this movie is. But broad strokes here, for the sake of time. Story's weak. People making, which to be fair, most horror movies, the characters make dumb decisions. We get it. It's just very blatant here, so I'm not gonna knock too much for it. That's what it does. But I say a horror movie, but this is not a horror movie, and I think this is a problem with me because, and I get it because the fan base is younger, so you can only go so far with this kind of movie. It's supposed to be like a horror vibe slasher kind of movie, right? They have this this possessed or whatever, evil animatronic figures, bears and whatever, and as an example, and they go out and kill people, right? So, but it's not scary. It's at times it kind of veers in that direction, but it pulls back. This is like your clear half measure situation. Because I get it, they have to cater to a younger audience. And a lot of even the first film had the same problem where it didn't go all into the horror aspect of it. It was horror light at best. And then even the slasher thing, you have somebody getting killed, and this one less people get killed in the first one, I think, but I can't remember anyway. But they always shy away from the actual kill, so that you don't even see things. You don't get the blood, that kind of body horror that comes along with a slasher film. So you get none of the good stuff, right? You get teased, and it's just not for me. I'm a horror fan. If I want to see a horror movie, give me a horror movie. And this one just kind of teeters between catering to the young crowd. And again, I understand that. But for me, it just doesn't work. And this is ridiculous at times. I mean, you have this big, clunky machine. When they walk around, they make it a point. Every time you see one of these animatronic, big, metal, obviously metal suit, whatever it is, they're walking around very slow, very clunky, and they make the biggest noise, like boom, boom, and every time their feet hit the ground, you can hear them a mile away. Every time they show them, for the most part. Now, when they get to a scary scene, they just pop up. Nobody hears them anywhere. There's one time somebody's driving and this big heavy metal machine happens to be on top of the roof after she took off already. So it jumped on there, it appeared there. I don't know, this magic, they don't explain. It's just there. And she doesn't even realize this big heavy thing is on top of her roof. And of course, when he's trying to kill her, now all of a sudden the roof starts bending down. And it's like, come on, guys. They're in the scene, nothing's happening. They turn around, look back, and there's a machine again. And you don't hear a peep that they can sneak up on you. It makes no sense. It's ridiculous. It's laughable. It's bad. It is what it is. That's as nice as I'll be. I'll be as nice as I can. Just say it's Triceratops shit. I hated it. It's worse than the first one. Avoid is like the plague. If you're not a true fan of the series, if you were kind of so on the first one, hoping they'll make a better effort this time, no. Save your money. If you're dying to watch it, if you're curious about it, watch it at home when it's free. Eventually it'll be on Peacock in 3 or 4 months, whatever the case is. But if you're a diehard and you actually enjoyed the first one, I get it. you probably end up liking this for what it is. I made it a point to go with a couple of friends who are big fans of the property, even like the first film, and they walked out really not liking this one at all. And they actually enjoy the property. I don't. So I get why I'm saying it's dog shit. Them agreeing with me that it's very telling about this film. It's not good. There's gonna be a third one because it's gonna make money, and I get it. I'm not hating on it. Good for them. And if you're one of those to enjoy it, good for you. Hope you guys like it, love it, enjoy it for sure. But for those on the fence, stay away. Stay very, very far away. That said, if you do go watch it, I'm nuts. It's the greatest thing ever. Fair enough. Comment below. Let me know. And of course, if you haven't done so already, come on, guys. Subscribe below and feed money to go to the movies and talk about it afterwards. See you guys next time.